ladies and gentlemen. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. The lag is real. Let me refresh the page to see if I can see myself on the other monitor because I know I pushed live. It says live, right? It says live on there. Let me go into content and make sure I have everything correct. Change the picture, change it to everybody. Let's see, push no. Wow, where is that? Did they change that now? Because I don't even see that anymore. Live, public, push save. Just a moment. Live chat replay, that's on, save. Please stand by as I go through the technical difficulties of it all. She's going through the technical difficulties of it all. She should have had it done already. Look, everything is, honey, the times are changing. I am looking for the setting because I don't even see it on here anymore as far as the allowances of who can come in or not. How you doing? Hey, don't mind me. Technical difficulties? No. I'm setting up to make sure everybody can come into the room and congregate. I'm putting my thumbnail up there. I have some news while I was in the midst of typing my descriptions down for hey kitten, you was at the morning mood. Thank you for coming in again. Well, I was in the midst of typing my Wendy Williams notes and stuff. Some more news transpired that caught my attention. So thankfully I did write the notes down in the previous Wendy Williams video. I'll just have to come back to it because it's something going on that I think is of interest with Breakfast Club. They're talking about Wendy Williams' niece. The video was about 7 minutes long. Aw. And I think what it says within those 7 minutes is enough time. It provides enough information for us to find out more details. Basically magnifying just how tough it is for Wendy Williams to catch a break. So in a way, it's unfortunate that these people are trying to really jam her up, but it's also reflecting to us just how bad it is for her. Thank you for coming in, Summit. And what I'm saying is, in this interview, as I listen to it, they're saying that Wendy Williams, I'll have you know, the last video we talked about, she's out and she's been about making live in-person interviews. And in the midst of all that being done, cool, PlayStation 4 is awesome. In the midst of all that being done, she wanted to celebrate with her niece, okay? So that's the stage that I'm setting up to talk about this interview that I'm going to kind of rehash to you. She wanted to celebrate. And so what she did was Wendy went back to her place of residency, temporary, the conservatorship place. She wanted to freshen up and change her clothes because her niece wanted to go out, they wanted to go out and celebrate. But while they were out having dinner, someone called and reported that something was going on with Wendy Williams and it was not. And that's what I'll say right now until the 10 minutes rolls in and I can really talk about things and I get dinged for saying flag words. But I did set up the premise of what's going on with that. And if you do want to follow me, I will be putting on my earbuds and kind of just talking it out. Hey, Aaron, about the video. I will put the link in the description right now. So if you want to follow along with me, you'll be able to do that. It is an interview from Breakfast Club that recently happened. So I'm going to put that in the description box, effective immediately. Did you guys hear that? I mean, I just found out 10 minutes ago. So here's the Breakfast Club interview. And I'll also put the title. It's called Wendy Williams' niece accused of kidnapping after taking Wendy out to dinner. What? I kid you not. So let me get the title so you guys can find it. so you can have a first-hand experience on your own, because it's always good to cite your sources, right? Yo, there. I have that in there. Thank you guys for coming in. It is currently 6:06 p.m. and it is March 14th, 2025. The month is halfway through and I don't mind. Let's see here. First day of spring is around the corner. Oh, it's almost pushed the wrong button. Yikes! Almost shut this thing down. No, shut it down. Get her out of here. No, sorry, I just pushed the wrong button. There we go. Yeah, so spring is in March 22nd, I believe. The groundhog did his thing and all that stuff is over, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. Anyways, there. I found it. I'm getting ready to copy and paste this into here. Oh, girl. There it is. If y'all can see how I'm messing up on the other side of the screen. There we go. It's almost 6 minutes into there. My last poll, I forgot to actually read what was happening, but I don't think anyone participated in it. What I asked was, do you guys think all of this stuff that's going on with Wendy Williams will end soon? I voted and I said no. And here's the reason why. Because it's more than just one particular thing that's happening with Wendy Williams. It's a multitude of things that are fixed to be one thing, if that makes any sense. So not only is she trying to get out of the conservatorship, she's got issues, battling, trying to get her finances. She's got people talking about that she's got issues going on with her memory. And then there's other things that go under the subcategory of this whole free Wendy thing, right? So in a nutshell, I don't think it will be over as soon as we would like because of that. But I can tell you, she put a plan together and she is definitely hitting the ground running. So on that notion, I wish her great speed and great success to run through this really quickly and get it out of the way. And push copy, push paste, and then I'm going to put on my earmuffs and get into the interview. Had to get the things out of the way. The grand announcements of welcoming to the show, getting the Cash App up there, talking to everyone. Now that is here, I do want to say hi to everybody. Kitten, she was first. She was here yesterday with the morning move. Thanks for coming in again today. Blue Star, Summit, RN, Peter, Elay TV. Thank you, girl, for coming in. I really appreciate you. All right, let me get my earphones because what I'm actually going to be reporting on is once again the Breakfast Club. If you need to, you can refresh your page because I've provided the link to where I'm going to be listening to and just kind of summarizing in my own words what's going on currently with the Breakfast Club. So let me refresh the page and let me turn this part down. So as I was getting my Wendy Williams video together in the first place, this came on and I'm like, say what now? So it says Wendy Williams niece accused of kidnapping after taking Wendy Williams out to dinner. Let me push a thumbs up on there to add to the already 2,000 more likes. Thank you guys for hitting the likes for me. This video came out actually one day ago, but this is breaking news to me. I don't see this on my timeline yet. Let me see if they have anything in their summary. No, because it said just enough in the title. For those of you who don't know, I'll read the synopsis. Here we go again. I'll read the description so you can know what the Breakfast Club is about. The Breakfast Club features celebrity interviews, Just Hilarious, Just with a Mess, Charlamagne the God, Donkey of the Day, DJ Envy mixes, and so much more. Every guest visiting the world's most dangerous morning show is grilled with their signature blend of honesty and humor. The results are the best interviews to be found on radio. So now everybody's up to speed to know exactly what Breakfast Club is. It's a really cool morning show. I've been following them for years now. I used to listen to them primarily the most on iHeartRadio, but now I don't have iHeartRadio at this moment, so I just listen to them live in the living color on YouTube, right? Okay. So I'm about to push play. They're setting the stage, and then I don't know who this woman is, but ever to my knowledge, ever since this whole incorporation of Wendy Williams has been going on, that's when I've been noticing her the most. Because it's definitely not just hilarious; it's someone else, but she is a good fit too. So today she's wearing an army green ensemble with a center part flowy hairpiece. So you'll know her hair is done like that today, and this is the woman who's going to be talking about this interview, or what I say, this information that's coming out now with Wendy. Now that we're all on the same page, we're gonna just listen. Okay, here we go. I'm listening to it right now. They're shouting out to Tubi because apparently Breakfast Club is on Tubi. Shout out Tubi. Let's go. So it's opening up right now. She's addressing this as a crazy turn of events, and I think so too. So there was a police report. Okay, that's a shame. So some moron decided to put in a police report to file against Wendy Williams' niece, saying that she was allegedly kidnapped. And that's not the case. So, like I was saying, Wendy Williams is out and about. She's alive, well, almost free in my sense. Free, meaning she's got more flexibility by her pushing the pedal to the metal, having these interviews, passing her tests. They wanted to celebrate, okay? So, after her interviews, and all the bouts of passing that test for her mental capacity and passing that, they're trying to say that Miss Wendy Williams' niece, is kidnapping because she took her out to dinner to celebrate. Now they're trying to set this up to make it seem like because those two went back to the place where Wendy Williams is now currently residing, where her conservatorship is set to be at, they said upon her going there, Miss Wendy Williams wanted to go back willingly to freshen up and change her clothes. They are saying that she kidnapped Wendy Williams. What they're expressing now to counteract that egregious claim is that how was that possible that her own niece could kidnap her? Because, like Wendy Williams said in the Breakfast Club interview, the first one, the place is locked down tight. She can't even get into an elevator without a key. A key got to be turned first, and she got to have permission to even do that. So she's got guards to even ask her. She can have them turn the key so she can leave. Not only they have that, they've got people at the desk, monitoring people's every move, who's coming in and coming out. So you mean to tell me, how is that kidnapping when she have all those people come in? They saw her come in, and then they saw her go out. You know how this is. It's just a situation to me. They're trying to rain on Wendy's parade because she's shining. She found a way to get out, to break free, get sing for all of us to see her fully functioning, not incapacitated, in makeup like she wants, being a girl, having fun, going out to eat, and coming out from the hospital, passing that test, proving that there's nothing wrong with her. This is just them firing shots because they're mad. That's just keep going, Wendy. And I am sorry that that's happening, okay? Hang on, let me hear. She's talking about Wendy Williams Judge. Ooh, what happened? The judge is claiming to be upset with Wendy. Why? Hang on, y'all. I need to rewind this. Hold on. I need to make sure I'm saying this right. I know she did not just say Miss Wendy Williams judge is upset with Wendy. I gotta rewind that. Hang on. What? Wait a second. Okay, wait. I'm about to correct it. Lisa Sokoloff fired off a letter to Wendy Williams' attorney, stating that she is not happy with some of the things that are going on by way of Wendy's current interviews that she's been having recently. What the age? Let me hear that again. And you know what? I'm put the caption on here. This is ridiculous. All I know is Wendy Williams is doing good and she's shining and she's fighting back and they don't like it. How you gonna say somebody how you gonna say her niece is kidnapping Wendy Williams because she's out taking her to dinner and she went past all that security checkpoints and all that, and now y'all talk about some that don't even make sense. I'm about to rewind this back and have the caption on so I can read this out to make sure I am understanding what just happened. So it's actually two things in one that's happening. Okay, I think I rewound it back enough. So what they're saying is, of course, the with the elevator thing, it's a two-step process. You need an actual person to let her in because you need like a key or a button or something to get into there. And then the checkpoint, that's not kidnapping. Let me go back. Y'all, can y'all believe I lost my place that fast? We're going to get to the bottom of this. Okay. After they left the coterie and Alex took her to dinner, the police report was filed while they were at dinner. What? So that shows that people are following them. They're telling on themselves. Yeah, we saw you out there eating dinner. We're going to call the police on y'all because y'all basically having a good time and we don't like it. So we going to call the police on y'all because we mad because y'all fighting back and we don't really like that. So now they're playing the audio of Miss Wendy Williams and her niece Alex just responding to about how they cannot believe the stupidity of these people filing the kidnapping report because they went out to dinner. Eye roll. They're saying that Miss Wendy Williams' niece, did not give them some sort of confirmation that they were leaving. All the confirmation you need is played out on that video when they went past the bouncers. Yes, I said bouncers, who watched Wendy Williams, who watched the elevator, who watched the check-in welcome center desk. How you doing, signing here? You mean to tell me that wasn't confirmation enough? Because usually if there's something wrong, they're like, wait a minute, whoa, you can't leave. It wasn't like that. Okay, now I need to pause this. Hold on, let me pause. So Charlamagne was just saying that the Breakfast Club people, got a letter stating that Wendy Williams had permission to come and go as she pleased. And so they're like, That's a lie because look how they're acting. So you telling the Breakfast Club people that Wendy Williams has permission to come and go as she please, and when she exercises that to go out to celebrate, now y'all want to have her niece in trouble with the cops, saying some strong allegations that she's kidnapping her? Now I've heard of like family abductions and family kidnapping their own kids, which is against the law. But this is no way in sorts that. Once again, Miss Wendy Williams and Alex is her niece, said that the police report was filed while the two of them were eating dinner. Now we're coming to the part that I was waiting for. It might be quiet for a second because I put the caption on to make sure I am hearing what I just heard correctly in reference to Wendy Williams' judge and some other woman that's now introduced into this scenario. I'm believing if I'm following this right. A judge named Lisa Sokoloff sent a letter to Miss Wendy Williams' attorney. And she's saying that she is not happy about Wendy Williams and some of the things that are happening. And in my mind, some of the things that are happening is Wendy Williams fighting for her freedom, Wendy Williams having a voice and telling people her side of the story, Wendy Williams out and about showing that she is fully functionable and is safe and okay. Safe meaning safe to be all on her own, but I don't know about the people who are helping her apart from her niece. I'm going to push play and continue on to listen to this madness to me, which is breaking news. So yeah, she's continuing on with the letter to the judge, this Lisa lady, talking about she's not happy with some of the things that are going on in the media that have been said. Why would she witnessed she said that she mentioned something about Wendy Williams needing to be moved to another facility. And Charlemagne chimes in saying this new facility that this woman ranting in the letter about, the new facility is supposed to have more restrictions. Wow, Wendy, get out. The Breakfast Club interview, the first one that I went over when Miss Wendy Williams called in, was talking about just how bad the place is she's in now. How much more worse can the second one be that this woman who sent the letter to Wendy Williams' attorney, how much more worse can it be? So Wendy's attorney is fighting back for Wendy and responded with a letter saying that it's more than basically, it's dead wrong to send Wendy Williams to another facility that is worse than the one she's already in. It's really nice to see if you hire an attorney that they're on your side actually fighting with you and not against you. It's nice to see how promptly her attorney is fighting for her just like that. Wow. They just won't quit. According to TMZ, By way of Breakfast Club reading what they said, the judge is not happy with Wendy Williams speaking to the media. Emphasis on Wendy Williams speaking to the media about the conditions/circumstances of her guardianship. Now, why wouldn't you like that? The gall. So she is saying now that the judge has warned Miss Wendy Williams several times not to speak to the media. You want her to just lay there, suffer, and take it and not put up any type of fight? Oh, yeah, you do. The gall. They want you to just lay down and be quiet? Wow. Wow. I'll have to rewind that. The judge just told Wendy Williams' attorney in letter that if Miss Wendy Williams don't want, oh my gosh, told her to stop being in the media because she don't want to poison the jury pool. Well, when you do your casting of the jury, you need to do better screeners. You need to be asking these people, are you familiar with social media? Are you on social media? Do you like social media? No, I don't have a television. Those are the type of people you need in your jury. What does Miss Wendy Williams coming out here on social media telling her side of the story have to do with affecting the jury pool? You guys have to do your job and pick people who don't know what a TV is. Those are the people you need to be hired to do this. I need to rewind that. How dare the judge write back to Wendy's lawyer saying she's not happy with how Wendy is going out here talking about the conditions of her conservatorship and where she lives, and that she may be poisoning the potential jury. Now, this information I'm getting is from the Breakfast Club, but this portion that I'm currently talking about, the Breakfast Club is actually reporting from what TMZ just broke. So TMZ is saying that TMZ is saying that there is a judge upset with Wendy because she is out here speaking her truth on social media, and writes in the letter to Miss Wendy Williams' attorney that she shouldn't be doing that, and she basically should stop because she's going to poison the minds of the jury. Who, what, when, where, and why? To me, that's like a judge telling someone, stop fighting for your rights. Stop fighting for your truth. Stop standing up for yourself. That's not the way. The system is corrupt. I know that for sure. But to see it played out like this is crazy. So right now, I'm just listening to the Breakfast Club. Wendy Williams needs to accuse of kidnapping after taking Wendy Williams out to dinner. I'm doing a video response/actionary video to this. I'm just finding this out. This is crazy. Tell your client that if she wants the jury, she should refrain from trying to poison the jury pool, end quote. That's what the judge said. Wow. So that's what the parties in the Breakfast Club is saying. What's more restricted than where she's at? She cannot go anywhere. I like what they're saying. Charlamagne, it's like, why are they treating Wendy like a prisoner? I can relate to that. There's Jess hilarious. Look at her hair. It's like finger waves or something. What's up, Jess? Jess is talking about the Britney Spears conservatorship right now. Jess is referring to how long Britney Spears was in the conservatorship for a long time. Wow. So Jess is emphasizing how it took a very long time to get Britney Spears free from the conservatorship. That's what she's talking about. And I will add to Jess hilarious saying that I don't want this to get long and drawn out just as long as it took for Britney Spears. Because at the time, Britney Spears was younger when this happened. And I do not want them to drag this out for Wendy. That's ridiculous. Oh my gosh. They are keeping Wendy Williams like a prisoner. And I can relate to this story because when I was growing up, my parents were overprotective, and I too was pretty much not able to do anything because of the over religious rules and restrictions that they had placed on our house. And they just operated out of fear. And so, since they didn't want anything to happen to me, I actually couldn't go anywhere. I had to just stay on the property. And when I went outside, I could only go to the corner or back most of the time, or around the corner to the other, around to the other corner and back. I could not do anything. So, I can relate to Wendy Williams. That's ridiculous, and it makes you wonder, if these people are so great, why are you keeping them in prison? What are you trying to hide? These are the questions that they're showing their hand, and I'm glad they are. So I hope that people pick up on this and start asking these questions out loud. Social media people, do your job. In the words of Jason Lee, TikTok, do your thing. TikTok, do your thing. Ask these questions to why. If Wendy Williams is such a nice person, why are you trying so hard to keep her in prison? What are you doing? It seems to me you guys are doing something egregious. And in order to keep whatever it is you have going on, you have to keep her under wraps, lock and key. So you're basically telling on yourselves, no different from the Britney Spears thing. As time went on, we all saw that they were treating Britney Spears like a cash cow. But to me, the word cash cow wasn't used until Miley Cyrus started voicing out. Because it seemed like Miley Cyrus, when she was younger, it seemed like she saw the path that she was headed down, the same path Britney Spears was, and they were going to try to keep her in a conservatorship, a fancy way of saying lock her up and start using all her money. Because I do recall Miley Cyrus feeling some type of way, saying that she felt like a cash cow and she wanted to be released and free from all of that stuff, because at some point grown-ups are not her responsibility. As Miley Cyrus began to grow up into her womanhood, and she started to really have a viewpoint and saying like, I'm taking care of grown people a little too much. It's nice to help mom and pop here and there. Yes, if you want to, no pressure, brothers and sisters and aunts, but for how long? This is not my job. And that's what I liked about, let's say, the awakening of Miley Cyrus from childhood to adulthood. When she started talking like that, things got a little tough for her. But I'm glad she was able to peep that out before it got too late. I'm glad she was able to make some changes, according to me, before it got to the point of Britney Spears and Wendy Williams. It's a pattern if you look at it, though. If you look back at other female music artists, and I'm saying female music artists because I'm a girl, okay? I'm quite sure this happened to guys too. But you can see the same misfortunes that happens to them. It's like an unavoidable thing. So you have to prepare for it just in case that happens to you. If you're out there like that. I'm not even a celebrity, but it seemed like my life was starting to turn like that with my parents wanted to have control over everything I did. So I can only imagine just how worse it was and is for celebrities. I think people who are part of families with over religion, with who are over religious, can also relate to these conservatorship type um, relationships that are toxic. The control is real. The interrogation instead of a conversation is real. And I'm sorry about that. So I did want to pop in and talk to you guys about this. Shouts out Breakfast Club for bringing this to our attention. Keep doing your thing, Breakfast Club. I want to get back and still have a review over the second part of the interview. Oops. The second interview you guys did with Wendy Williams as well. Let me go over here and see what's going on in the comments. I said hello to everybody. Thank you for that. Did I pin that at the top? No. So I believe that's everything. Once again, Wendy Williams needs accused of kidnapping after taking Wendy out to dinner. What do you guys think about that? It don't make any sense to me. My name is Elay, pronounced like LA like the city. I'm not from there, but I'm breezy, and I look forward to getting back with you again with another Wendy Williams video. I'm having a good time, having a good time. Dun 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 dun. Bye.